this is Paul Cruz for MBN News Video Web, reporting from the Expo Alive gift suite at the London Hotel with Sophie Turner.
Hi.
America's Next Top Model. Australia's, I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Same thing, right? No, you know what? Because I interviewed Miss J yesterday, and so I got like America's Next Top Model in my mind. That's like one of my favorate shows in the world.
Isn't it a good show?
Yeah, because not only does it have hot girls, but it's like so crazy. Like people are always fighting or passing out or making out or something crazy.
It never gets boring.
Yeah, it never gets boring. I mean, it's great to see you. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
You look better than ever, actually. What have you been doing?
Oh, well, wow. I don't know how that could be. I've been working out a lot.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. You know, just busy. I'm still doing what I was always doing, which is the modeling. I'm, you know, it pays the bills and it keeps me busy. But now that I'm in LA, I'm focusing a lot more on the acting and the hosting. I'm hosting a couple shows which are being pitched right now, which I'm hearing great reviews about.
Oh, fantastic.
And I'm in the movie business now. I'm actually looking into producing as well, but I have a couple.
A little mogul.
I know. I'm you know, I don't like to be bored.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a couple movies, independent flicks. I'm filming one next month in Canada called One Hope's Evening. It's actually just a short film, but it's a really incredible role for me.
Oh, awesome.
And I'm very excited about getting that out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, even if it's a short film, like, I've done some short films. I just did a short film with an Academy Award nominated actress.
Yeah.
And I was surprised, like, how great it turned out, because I don't do a lot of short films.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if it's a good role and there's good people, it could be really amazing.
You know, I pick roles over movies.
Yeah.
Because I think for me, as a beginner actress, I'm trying to get my skills and my talent out there.
Right.
And I've been asked to be in all sorts of big feature films, you know, popular movies that end up in the theaters. But I would be playing, you know, bimbo number 6 or a cheerleader or, you know, something that I wouldn't necessarily be challenged by or proud of.
Yeah.
So, and I, you know.
But sometimes those roles are actually really good and funny.
Sometimes, and I am a little bit of a comedy, you know, I do favor comedy a lot too, but.
If it's comedic, right?
Yeah, comedic films are always, you know, they're great to be on.
Yeah, if you don't take it too seriously.
Although for me, I actually just did a comedy last month, and one scene took me half a day because no one could get through the scene without laughing. It was so freaking funny.
Nice.
Yeah, that was so funny. But no, I do pick the roles more importantly because I like to challenge myself and I like to show the world that I'm more than the appearance. And, you know, I can do crying scenes on cue and go nuts with it. I mean, I like crazy, twisted characters that it's exciting for me to play that, you know. So
that's cool. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, we all get a little typecast as actors in the business and stuff like that, and you know, people typecast you as the hot girl only, and maybe she's the bimbo or whatever, or the arm candy or whatever. Same thing with me. I'm like the Latin whatever.
Yeah.
You need a busboy or like a gardener or whatever. It's like, call him, call Paul Cruz. You know what I mean? So what I did was I just kind of made it into a comedic situation and turned it into a TV show. So
and you can do that, and I think it, you know, embrace what you are known for.
Yeah.
So I embrace the hot girl image or the bimbo.
Yeah.
But in my own spare time, you know, for my own personal, you know, challenges, I choose those roles that are going to push me to a different level and show the world that, you know, I am more than that.
Yeah.
I feel like my life is kind of about breaking stereotypes.
Oh, for sure. I'm totally with you. That's what my show's all about.
Yeah.
My show is all about breaking stereotypes.
It's important. I mean,
it's a mock on stereotypes in Hollywood.
I mean,
you should be on my show.
I should be, because I feel like even in the beginning years of my modeling career, I was adamant that I wasn't going to be a model and I was going to be a lawyer, and I proceeded to you know, put myself through law school and get that degree, just to not even to be a lawyer, although I do have, you know, an interest in doing that down the road, but just to show people that, you know, it's not just what you see. There's more there, and you know, I like to do that with my acting roles too. It's not just what you see, and there is more there, and I can do it. And
but you are gorgeous. It's hard to get around all this.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry. I apologize. You're definitely a beautiful young lady, and it's hard to get around all this. But I definitely think it's important to, as a human being, to just challenge yourself.
Yes.
And as an artist, to challenge yourself.
Yeah, you have to.
And so I applaud you for that, because if Charlize can do it, and she did an amazing thing.
Yeah.
She was always playing the arm candy or the beautiful girl.
Right.
You know, and then she did Monster, and then look what happened to her.
Exactly.
So go for it.
Yeah.
But I would like to have you on my show and like do some crazy stuff where
let's do it.
It's like, you know, going against the grain, the stereotype. That'd be awesome.
That too. I actually, I take a personal pleasure in sort of making fun of the whole Hollywood image.
Yes, that's what my show is all about.
Because the way that I look, people would think I'm very Hollywood. So, you know, I like to assume that whenever there's a camera, they're there for me. Just as a joke, even though they're like tourists taking a picture of a building or something.
Right.
I'm like, oh my goodness, they're here for me. How did they know I was going to be here? Just for fun. But yeah, you know, it's fun to play it.
Nice.
In Australia, we call it taking the piss.
Yeah.
So I like to take the piss out of, you know, the Hollywood scene and the Hollywood situation. So
I like that. I like that.
That's what I do. Taking the piss. And just it's kind of like a little bit more.
I'm going to use that now.
It's like a smarmier way of saying, you know, making fun of something. But.
Yeah. Do you get back home very much?
Haven't been back in a few years.
What part of Australia?
I'm from a small town called Adelaide. Okay. But of course, you know, in the modelling industry, I was working mainly in Sydney because that's the market.
Right.
But yeah, I haven't been back in a few years. I'm definitely due for a visit. While I was going through law school, I was traveling back and forth every month, 1 or 2 times a month. I mean, I would fly to Australia for a day and then fly back, and all of that traveling, you know, it took its toll. It's a lot because it's a long flight. And so as soon as I got to the point where I was done with school, I just said, no more trips for Australia for a while because it's too much traveling. I do enough traveling internationally and throughout America as it is. I don't need to put another 15-hour trip on top of it. But I think this is the year I'll go back. I've, you know, got family and friends that I miss a lot. So
yes, absolutely.
They deserve a visit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So where can people find you right now? You have any stuff online where people can log on a website?
Sure.
Facebook, any upcoming projects they're looking
absolutely. My website is supermodelsophie.com. I'm about to launch sophieturner.net as well, which will be more of a press site. Supermodelsophie.com is more of my modeling stuff.
Yeah.
You can find me on Facebook. I have a bunch of pages. If you search for Sophie Turner and the Roman numeral 2, you'll find me. I have a fan page on Facebook. I think it's Sophie Turner Supermodel. So you do facebook.com/Sophie Turner Supermodel. And what else do I have? Twitter. Please follow me on Twitter. I'm a little lacking because I started late. Everyone did Twitter for 2 years.
I don't have time to do it. I know. It's crazy.
That's one of the things I said, you know what, I don't have time. And I said, who cares if I'm going to the gym? I mean, do I need to tell people
I agree with you 150%.
I am going to the gym? It's so self-indulgent for me to think that anyone cares. But the thing is people care. I don't know why.
She's like a cool supermodel. She doesn't care like about all the superficiality.
I really don't, but I'm going with the grain now that I'm here in Hollywood, so
it's hard. You get sucked in, right?
It looks a little pathetic that I've hardly got any followers, although I love each and every one of the ones that I have, but I would love more followers. So Twitter, my Twitter name is Sophie Turner #1.
And I want to taste her milkshake.
Yeah. Oh.
That's nothing. That's not a nasty.
Yeah, that's if you want like 20,000 calories.
That's okay.
Go have my milkshake. It's perfect.
And tell us about it again, because I missed it. I was supposed to go and then I couldn't make it. I had another.
It's the most delicious thing I've ever had. It's white chocolate based milkshake. It's got Cadbury's Caramello in it. It's got Ferrero Rochers in it. It's got M&Ms all mashed up in there with vanilla ice cream and chocolate ice cream.
Nice. I'm an ice cream freak. So.
Oh my goodness.
That's at millions of milkshakes.
You will love it. If you have a sweet tooth, and I have an incredibly sweet tooth, you will die for this milkshake.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to drink it every day, but I could go get one right now.
I drink it every day. Just, be on the treadmill for the rest of the day, and you'll be fine.
Well, there you have it, people. Hanging out with Sophie Turner.
Thank you.
Australia's supermodel from the show.
Yep.
America's next. Australia's next super. What is it?
That'll do.
It's Tyra's show. You know, people.
Yeah,
check it out.
Something like that.
Well, it's always great running into you. Have a wonderful time.
You too.
And
we'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. All right.
Perfect.
See you guys. Bye.